Hi, welcome to Rancho Guajome Adobe. I'm Senior Park Ranger Nathan Hester. This adobe was built in 1853. It has 28 rooms and over 7,000 square feet of living space. We have 2 inner courtyards, which is very unique for adobes. Usually they would only have 1. Because this was such a large facility, they needed more space to be able to store what they wanted to protect. Come on in, let's step inside. Rancho Guajome Adobe was built in 1853. It is a great example of California history, local in Vista, California, just north of San Diego. Nowadays, we hold a lot of weddings, events, as well as we have a 1.5 miles of trails that locals get to hike on and watch birds, enjoy the natural habitat here at Rancho Guajome Adobe. So over here, we have the second oldest pepper tree in California. It was planted by Cave Couts. He was gifted a cutting from the San Luis Rey Mission, and it has grown for the past 160 years here at the Adobe. This tree has been able to flourish and grow to this size for this long due to the water table being very shallow here, which is one of the main reasons that Cave chose this site to build his adobe home for his growing family. So I'm standing here in the carriage courtyard at Rancho Guajome Adobe. These walls are made of adobe bricks. Each one of those bricks consists of clay, straw, dirt, and water. These items were all mixed together and then dried by the sun. But you'll notice the outside is white. That was done through a process called whitewashing. Seashells were collected from the ocean nearby, were crushed together and mixed with water, and then applied to the wall. These days we do a lime wash process, so it's a little bit easier. These walls average 2 to 3 feet thick. This thickness acted as a great insulator, keeping the inside warm when it was cold outside, or the inside warm when it was cold outside. They didn't have air conditioning, so this thickness really helped insulate the family inside. Here at the Adobe, we also host a lot of weddings on the weekends. We have a community garden where a raised garden plot can be rented by any member of the public, as well as an orchard. The orchard has apple trees and pomegranate trees that the public can enjoy. Welcome to the interior courtyard. Behind me, you'll see the bougainvillea tree that is over 150 years old. Here, Isadora would have hosted large, extravagant parties for her local community and friends. Let me show you some of the plants that we have here in the inner courtyard. Here, we have a lemon tree, and actually it looks like we have one up over here. Fruit trees were very helpful to the family because not only did they provide shade and beauty, but they were also functioning as a food source. Here we have a very small baby pomegranate starting to grow. Here we have a mature wisteria plant. And on the other side, we recently planted a new wisteria that will someday grow to be as tall as this one. Here we have a passion flower, and the Victorian style was to have a lot of green with just a splash of color, and this plant provided that opportunity. Here is a candelabra aloe vera plant. This plant itself is over 100 years old. It was planted by descendants of the family. I really like the fact that these plants have been able to last this long. Really speaks volumes to Cave's choice of building his home here and the needed water that was in the area. This area is a high desert, and so there was not a lot of opportunities for year-round water, and this is one of the few areas here in Vista, California. Welcome to the covered patio. This area was once open to the elements and was enclosed later on for the family so that they could enjoy it year-round. So we have some chairs here that would have been used by the family to maybe sit and enjoy some lemonade or tea as they listen to someone playing on our organ, lovingly known as the Duchess. This is the sewing room. It just got a fresh coat of paint and is getting some other updates, some new doors for us. And this area was a great lookout for the surrounding area. With the ranch house being made of adobe, the adobe is very sensitive to rain, and so part of the construction project is to fix some water leaks that we had on the side of the sewing room. So this area is up so high because it needed to be a lookout tower, and it was a great way to get a far lookout to see anyone coming from far away. Before this area was enclosed and it was a lookout tower, there was a smallpox epidemic that was going through the area. Cave Scouts put a guard up in the lookout tower so that if anyone was approaching and they weren't listening and staying away from Rancho Guajome Adobe, they would even shoot the ground right in front of them to let them know that they meant business and to not enter Rancho Guajome Adobe. All right, we're here in the original family kitchen. Here is a table that was original to the family, and here is a pie safe to make sure those pies don't go anywhere. The fireplace here didn't work out too well to cook on, so they went ahead and built a new kitchen, and in it they have a brand new stove that worked rather well. And if you have a new kitchen, you need a new pantry. A lot of dried meat would have been stored in here, as well as vegetables that were grown on site or purchased down in Old Town San Diego or from up north in Los Angeles. Rancho Guajome Adobe was a working cattle ranch. We don't have any cattle here today, but we do have some examples for you to practice roping. What do you think? Should I give it a try?
What did Daddy say how to do this?
So you have to hold it out and it has to almost touch the ground,
Yeah.
and then go around 3 times or 2 times or something like that.
Ooh.
Yours was close. Get half?
Yep, just one
I think I
side.
almost got it once.
Ooh. You did get it. So here's the Victorian garden, where you can either hold your wedding ceremony or even your wedding reception. We're walking towards the chapel right now. This was built for Isadora. She was very religious. Thank you for coming today to visit Rancho Guajome Adobe.
We hope you come by to visit soon. Please check our website for more details on our hours at stparks.org.